Hey YouTube, this is Bungzy and welcome to another edition of Bungzy's 2-minute review on stuff I wish I knew about stuff before I bought it. Subscribe to my series where I do these fun little 2-minute reviews on ultralight backpacking and camping gear. My goal is to help you pick the right product right out of the gate. Today I am taking a look at the two different styles of trekking poles, namely telescopic poles compared to folding tent style trekking poles. I'm not here to give you a specific review. Maybe I'll do that in a follow-up video. I'm just going to compare these two styles. And I believe I have a nugget or two for you that you probably haven't thought about. So let's start the clock. So as far as folding trekking poles go, they used to say one of the advantages to these is they're lighter. I don't think that's the case anymore. Taking into account this pole as an example, this telescopic pole is actually lighter than these, and these are uber light. This is actually lighter. So weight, I don't think is a benefit anymore. The other benefit people claim about using folding trekking poles is storage. Well, first off, I never store my poles, and most people don't. My poles stay out and use 24/7 when I'm out in the backcountry. Also, you'll notice if you take a look at this pack, when you do store them, let's just say for some reason you did, well, yes, it takes up less space vertically, it takes up far more space horizontally, 3 times the amount of space, arguably. I'd also point out that if you store your poles, you'll notice that carbide tip, where is it? There it is, gets very close to the material. That's a bad idea. Versus the longer one, yes, it extends up longer, but it actually clears your pack, so it's less likely this is going to cause damage to your pack. So storage, as far as I'm concerned, isn't a benefit. That being said, I actually prefer telescopic poles for one very specific reason. If you're ever out maybe you're on a cornice or an ice or a loose rock where you might need a little help to keep your footing, you can shorten this pole much more than you can shorten a folding pole, and you can actually use this to self-arrest if you have to. This is not a replacement for an ice axe, but in an emergency you could use it. It's shorter, you've got 3 poles stacked, so it's quite sturdy. As opposed to a folding pole, you can't, and so you try and put your body weight on this will snap. There is no doubt about it. But again, with this, I can fold it down. I've got 3 poles, one in front of the other. I can hold it on the shaft, and it won't snap. So hopefully I gave you something to think about. In future reviews, I might get into specific trekking poles and give you a recommendation or two. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. I really appreciate the subscribers, and I will catch you on the next one.